My family and I have been doing a ton of boondocking. So what is boondocking? Boondocking is when you are not in a campground, but you are actually in a forest or some area that does not have water or sewer or even electricity hookup. So we are completely self-sufficient. And what we do is we fill up our water tank. We only have a limited water supply while we are boondocking. So to prepare for those moments, what we do is we eat a lot of fresh produce, vegetables, fruit, and we wash all of that because there's a lot of dirt, debris, as well as pesticides that can find traces onto our fruits and vegetables. And we always want to make sure that we wash our produce before we eat it. So before we get started, before we go into the forest, what we do is we take the day before and we wash all of our produce, all of our fruits, so we don't have to use the water that is in what's called our water tank. So first off, I want to show you what we have already done so far. So I use when I come to when it comes to my fruits and my small vegetables, I soak them in this bowl with water, as well as I use our Norwex fresh produce wash. This is completely biodegradable. It's made out of basically of enzymes, plants, enzymes that eat away any pesticides, dirt, and debris, and even bacteria that is on our fruits and vegetables. So I let that soak, and then I put them in the strainer and rinse it. Now, when it comes to our bigger produce, so like our apples, our potatoes, the pears, I fill up the sink, like you can see right here. I fill up the sink. Right now, it has squash and peppers in it. I put it in with just fill it up with water, and then I add some of this produce wash right into the sink basin. Let it soak for about 5 to 10 minutes. When you have items with anything with skin, after I drain and rinse all the vegetables, I then take the vegetable and I also scrub it with our produce mitt. In fact, this mitt, depending on how hard you scrub it, it actually can take off like the outer layer of a potato or zucchini or a squash or an apple, because it actually can peel if you do it hard enough. But this is an extra layer of washing our produce to get all the dirt that might be like these in the little crevices that just soaking won't get. It will get that all. So this is a tip when you're going camping and when you are not hooked up to any sort of water resource. Use your water resources before you go. That way you're saving on your water tank. And then also make sure you're washing those fresh produce, y'all, because of all that gunk that you can find on your produce. Happy camping!